We can identify trends, we move quickly, and we can turn on a dime. We can do really well in good times, and we can weather the bad times. We're a lifestyle footwear brand that has, in 30 years, we went from a garage from the owner's homes in Manhattan Beach to a company that's done a little over $6 billion in international sales globally. As a public company, we are required to ensure that we've got proper internal controls over financial reporting. We have a relatively small audit team for a company of our size, about 10 people around the world. I want to understand what the risks are, but we were on an on-prem solution. The biggest problem I had is the infrastructure issues. I just made the decision. We're going to the cloud. With Oracle's governance, risk, and compliance software, it's so much better. The performance is there, a lot more detail, and it's a lot easier to navigate. We do a lot of access control testing. If we can automate some of that, it's going to be huge. And I can really focus on what's really happening in the business with a macroeconomic trends, regulatory perspective, what products are selling, what is not selling, what's the logistics issues that we're facing in those different countries. So all that brings together more of a risk-based approach rather than just kind of ticking a box to kind of say, oh, I did this audit. We do a lot of configuration testing. We could potentially mitigate any risk of any incorrect information flowing into the financials rather than having to rely on a review control at the back end. We can identify high, medium, and low risk areas. Some of the team can be working on the low and moderate, and then myself and my management team can focus on the higher risk areas. The other thing that's also helpful is our external auditors have access to the system. They're actually able to go into the system, pull up our test work, pull up our documentation, and it helps make the external audit more efficient. It allows us to really kind of take advantage of what other companies cannot do. And so that's allowed to really spur our growth.